Okay, so we're going to go over some basics, nuts and bolts of footwork. Now, okay, so the first thing we have to talk about when we talk about footwork is how we develop power from our legs moving up, and then how we develop how that has to change when we begin moving. Okay, so in isolation, there are several places that we can develop good power from our legs. Okay, and the first is just called a frame weight transfer. Okay. Shift my body weight from my back leg to my front leg. That's all it is. My knees bent, shifting weight. Now I don't want to shift over beyond my knee, right? Because this is where I start breaking my balance, right? And balance is another one of those things that is universally important across all martial arts. So we have our body weight transfer. Now, when we come to the Pel,
I'm glad he's explaining.
and we're going to work with this, right? I have my weight on my back leg, I shift it down to my front leg. Back leg, front leg. Okay? Now when I do this, I weigh about 200 pounds. So I'm shifting my body weight 200 pounds forward 16 inches behind my shot. Okay? This is super, super small motion, but it adds a lot of power to your blow. And so getting in the habit of, when you're in autopilot or acting instinctually, you throw a shot and you're automatically just shifting your weight onto your front foot, you're going to be adding a lot of power to your blows. Okay. The second way we develop power with our legs is called a volta. Right? Volta is a pivot on one of our 2 feet. So I start in a bladed stance here with, I think of it as I have a line going from the back of my heel to the front of my toe to point at my target. Okay? When I rotate on the back of my feet, on my back foot, my feet come parallel. Right? I'm shifting to a boxer stance. Right? I don't want to over-rotate because now my feet are crossed and I'm bound up. Right? So I want to get in the habit of pivoting here, right? All the time. Okay? So we're going to do this a couple times here. Right? Everybody line up here. We're going to get into a bladed stance with our shield leg forward. Sure. So we can all look at the Pel. And we're not going to need this a little bit. So everybody come here and line up in front of the camera. This way. Here's the camera. So. Alrighty. So, pivot on the back foot. Boom. See how this drives our hips forward. Boom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, this is driving our sword hip forward, right? So for most of our blows, when we throw to this side of the body, we're pushing this hip forward, right? Now, if I want to throw a shot to this side of the body, right, I'm going to take this heel and I'm going to pull it inward, okay? Boom. So to do that, though, I have to start in my boxer stance and then pull back into my bladed stance.
Sorry that you're wrong.
Yeah.
I just figured it out. It's going to take me a while to break myself that habit. I'm working, practicing something wrong.
So yes, you see that when we throw an onside to an offside, a 1-2, right, or an offside to an onside, we have this half beat in our hips, right? So when I throw, if I throw an onside to an offside, my hip is extended. I have to reset my hip before I can throw it again. right? So one of the things that we want to do, that we endeavor to do, is we want to make our recovery motion just as energetic as our delivery motion. So we go onside, recover onside. If I go onside, onside, as I'm being lackadaisical and pulling my hip back, right, I'm losing speed on that. Boom, boom. So this is with our sword hip, right? So we talked about throwing the flat snap. We throw the offside, right? Rotating our hip inward, our heel inward.
That one you just threw, though, it's a double motion, isn't it? Doesn't it do this and that?
Yes. But one of the things that we end up doing when we're fighting is you can preset your hips. Like if I want to throw to that side,
right.
I can load my hip without and do it in a manner that is hidden by my shield,
okay.
right? Where where my opponent can't see that motion, which way I'm going to throw to. Okay? So this is a rear-legged bull touch. Okay? We can also develop with a front leg, right? So I can bull to here. Okay? Boom. This is from my offside. Okay? And when I rotate, my feet are coming here parallel again.
So how do you start it?
Start it here. Forward. Boom.
Can you do both? If
Yes.
you want to?
We'll get to that in a second.
Sorry.
You're good. No, you're good. I'm glad to see you figured out where we're going with this. Right? So, in like manner, we can throw a flat snap. But my foot has to be in this boxer stance oriented this way. Right? And now I'm using my heel. Again, you see how you're leaning though a little tiny bit? Keep that spinal alignment. Boom.
Bring that heel to the inside. Okay.
They're good for if you step out.
Thanks.
If you're loaded out there, yeah. That's going to take pressure off of his knee.
So, and especially with this, the pivot here you can get power from, but when you don't pivot on your back foot, that's putting pressure over your MCL, right? Over here. You really want to let your knee come through and down, so the weight is coming down over your patella.
Right. Otherwise, you're going to give yourself an ACL tear.
Right. Now, so we've gone through all the shots we can throw with our shield leg pull-up. So feet. Everything is now mirrored. So when we throw, I'm starting in a bladed stance, and I'm rotating my back foot. Right? That's driving my offside.
Togi, when you set up for that, you
So
bring
no, this is with your sword hand, and your sword leg is forward. So yes.
Togi, when you set up with your shoulder already forward, you throw that outside like that.
So if I'm here,
Okay, so you do lead and then lead.
boom, boom.
It seems with sword leg forward, it's really important to get mechanics right because you don't have as much power sword leg forward as you do here because you can't drive with the hips as much. So now
It depends on the shot, right? Here, you don't have as much kinetic chain for the flat snap, but you do have more of a kinetic chain with your option.
okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Actually, when you start moving around, that's what gives you your opportunity to set up.
Right.
I see,
Again, we'll get
I
there.
see where you're going.
Okay? So, that's for your offset. Shifting from my bladed stance into my boxer stance. Okay? Now from my boxer stance into my bladed stance, I'm now developing my flat snap and my wrap.
So make sure the device is showing.
It's a good device. I'm trying to get it past Harold.
Or a star, whatever. Yeah, no, okay, so we've got this rear leg volta. Now, same thing with the front leg. I rotate. Now I'm getting power over my front, from my flat now. With my front leg, yeah.
You've done. You go from there.
So I go here. You're pigeon-toeing just a tiny bit. You want your feet to come parallel. So right now
this one's already there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you also have a knee injury, right?
No, actually, it's not bothering my knee at all. It just feels,
Well,
as a left-handed fighter, it feels a little
well,
exposed.
yes, it's super exposed.
And
This is one of those times where when you go with that sword leg, I rarely ever fight sword leg forward against a left-hand fighter.
Right.
For the exact same reason, right? It just presents a huge target. Anything that I throw to this side is opening it up further. Right? So unless I'm using it as a bait, like I want you to try and tack this leg and I'm going to just pivot around to catch it, this gives me a lot more defensive options, right? Because I don't even have to pivot. If you take the step to the side, I can rotate up my core, right? I don't even have to adjust my feet, right? And I can rotate a long way this way. I can't rotate quite as far this way, but it's a rare, a left-handed fighter is going to have a hard time really getting much to the side of me. Meanwhile, if I'm fighting a right-handed fighter, this stance opens up wraps, but it helps shut down offside. So, it's a give and take. Okay. So now we've gone through all the different combinations of single-legged voltas that you can do. Now we're going to do a double-legged volta. Okay? Double-legged voltas, to describe most easily, we're going to start off with a square stance. Okay? Sit on the balls of our feet. Right? Lift your heels up. Okay? And you're going to pivot 45 degrees off left. Boom. And the back, the other direction, 45 degrees off left. Boom. Back. Back. You see how without moving my feet, I've switched the leg, dominant leg I have forward. Boom, boom. Right? So when you get in close against someone, this is a really good way of going. Right? Yeah. I've been in 3 different ways. Just by switching my feet. Right? And it's a super short motion, which makes it hard to see. And it gives you a ton of power when you develop plumbing. All right. Down the water. So. Okay, so if I'm in a bladed stance here, right, how I use this, okay, if I volta with my back leg, I bring my feet parallel, okay, so we got our feet parallel. Now, if I want to volta again with either leg, one of my 2 legs has to reset. Either this leg has to pull in here, or this leg has to pull here, right? Yeah, so here it's always, it will be this leg coming in, right? Because if I go here, I'm pigeon-toed, right? If I'm here and I rotate with my front leg, right, this leg has to reset. But now, with a double volta, I can go here and reset with both legs. Right? Forward, back. Forward, back.
Never throw a shot.
With both feet? Yeah, you can. And then go into I generally find it easier to get here and then so that I'm driving my weight with this leg, and then I can use this one to be the primary push for it. So I'm using different completely separate muscle groups that are not fighting with each other. Okay. When you use the same set of antagonistic muscles like my bicep and my tricep, when I extend out, there's a